Let's set one thing straight, okay? Fear is a normal, appropriate response to a clearly identifiable and specific present-oriented threat. You find yourself in front of an exam and you realize that you studied the wrong chapters. Yeah, I'd be scared too. However, using the words anxiety and fear interchangeably is not the way to go, fam. According to the American Psychiatric Association, anxiety is an emotion characterized by feelings of tension, worried thoughts, and physical changes like increased blood pressure. People with anxiety disorders usually have recurring intrusive thoughts or concerns. They may avoid certain situations out of worry. They may also have physical symptoms such as sweating, trembling, dizziness, or a rapid heartbeat. If you believe you may have anxiety, my advice is to first and foremost seek professional help before jumping to any conclusions on your own. As per usual, you will find a bunch of helpful websites and other resources in the description box below, so I invite you to definitely give it a peek. Now that we've established what anxiety is and what it isn't, let's look at some of the most helpful strategies used and well loved by students with GAD, general anxiety disorder, to focus on their studying and stay motivated throughout the semester. Number 1, calm your mind through self-distancing. Research shows that when we're under stress, the brain simply stops forming new connections. This is because stress and anxiety activate the body's flight or fight response and bring on physiological and psychological changes that enhance our ability to react to danger. If this happens while you're trying to study, however, the brain essentially blocks access to higher processing, which makes it difficult, if not impossible, to retain new information. A strange but powerful method of tackling anxiety is through something called self-distancing. This strategy involves us talking to ourselves in the third person when anxiety comes a-knockin' to remove ourselves from the ruminating negative thoughts and gain an outsider's perspective on the situation. You can put this into practice right away because the beauty of this exercise is in its simplicity. When you're at your desk and start feeling your anxiety creeping up on you, change your usual, "Oh, why am I anxious right now?" to "Why is Anna feeling anxious right now?" It will allow you to get out of your own head, which dials down that flight or fight mode so that you can take a more objective approach to your anxiety and calm your mind so that you can focus on what's right in front of you at the moment. Number 2, learn more about anxiety. I don't know about you, but more often than not, it's my anxiety that gives me anxiety. This common phenomenon, if you want, is absolutely normal simply because as human beings, we are hardwired to fear what we don't understand. So I encourage you to actually take the time and research facts about your mental illness. Don't be afraid to learn more about it. The more you know, the less scary it becomes and the more in control you become. When I had my first anxiety attacks, I genuinely thought I was like dying because I didn't know what was happening to me. So I felt even more stressed out, which in turn amplified my anxiety. Vicious circle, hello. Now I'm a pro at identifying the early signs of an anxiety attack and reacting the right way so that I either stop it before it comes on or significantly reduce its duration. The cheesy, knowledge is power quote, yeah, turns out it's actually true. Number 3, don't blunt the knife, steady the hand. As we've discussed at the start of this video, anxiety disorders are rooted in a very basic human emotion, fear. As an anxious student, it's important to recognize that feeling and address it in a way that works best for you. Some students prefer logical reasoning, so using the "what's the worst that can happen" question to diffuse their stress loop. Others prefer meditation or various breathing techniques to calm the body and the mind. Now, personally, I've always gravitated towards grounding objects because I find them soothing. My favorite grounding object, ironically, is water, warm water. If I am in contact with warm water, I almost immediately get out of my head and seriously reduce the amount of anxious thoughts and symptoms that I feel and experience. So when I feel stuck and couldn't focus on my studies, or when my anxiety was taking a turn for the worse, I would, wash dishes or slap some warm water on my face. I mean, they should literally sell that feeling. It is that good. Number 4, when it comes to lack of focus and procrastination. Accept the fact that these are inevitable. Students with anxiety disorders and those without face these roadblocks on the daily. So first and foremost, let's stop beating ourselves up for it, okay? Second, being active during your study sessions and finding ways to interact with the material, like using various active reading strategies or making mind maps of each subject, can be very effective in helping you concentrate and avoid distractions. If you want to see some concrete examples, make sure you look up any of my active reading videos for more details. Thank you so much for watching, guys, but before we end this video, I would like to tell you a little bit about today's sponsor, SHEIN, who has your back for back to school 2022. I've been buying from SHEIN since my very first day at uni, when I had a limited budget but knew the importance of personal branding. Now, what most people don't know about SHEIN is that they carry different brands in their online shop, such as Motive, Emery Rose, Romwe, Daisy, Muisal, and my favorite of them all, Simply Retro, which is a woman-designed and owned brand that started in NYC. I've been loving integrated their pieces into my existing collection, and I'm currently building my dream professional wardrobe with the help of SHEIN and the many brands they hold in store. I don't know about you, but I love me some elegant dresses, some comfy sweatpants and tees for those intense study sessions on my bed, and everyday basics like turtlenecks. Okay, can we take a moment to give a round of applause for SHEIN turtlenecks? I got them in every possible color I could find because I live in them in both fall and winter. If you like any of the pieces shown in this clip or want to check out more, I invite you to click the link in the description box below. All the items I've tried on are linked there as well, and use my coupon code Q2anamascara at checkout if you end up finding something that you like. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!